This is not a piece of paper that you send to your HR as an obligation. This paper represents you in the job market and it fights for the time of the HR. It competes with other resumes so that yours stand out and you are able to get a chance to tell your story. Welcome to this video where we tell you the mindset shifts that you need to make to get your resume to that level where it actually stands out as one of the best. So let's talk about them. First of all, number one, give your resume the priority it deserves. How much time do you spend on preparing your resume? Let me guess, 1 hour or even half a day. The remaining amount of time if you spend on preparing, how is that time worth if you're not even getting the chance to get the interview? And how is your preparation worth the time? The most important time you spend, which makes the impact in the beginning, is on your resume. So you have to give it the time. You have to give it more time than it deserves. First, you create the resume and then work on it to make it better. The second mindset shift that you need to have is treat your resume like a real estate where the values from top to bottom goes high to low. So treat it like a real estate. Let's say you live near the city, so the price is high. You live further from the city, the price reduces. Just like that, you imagine your HR when it tries to skim through your resume, it has probably gone through 200 resumes before that, and it is going to go through 200 more after you. How much energy does it have for your resume? It costs effort to skim through the resume. So you need to put the best thing first. You need to put the most important thing which you want him to get noticed or her to get noticed first. That is your strategy. That is why you have to put the ones which is more relevant to the job you're applying to at the top of the resume. Do not put education on top of your resume. If he is interested, he'll scroll down and he will find where did you study from, what did you study, he will find that. Write about what projects did you do, what kind of experience do you have. Those are the most important to him at that point. So treat it like a real estate. So that's where you have to change it in your mindset. The number three, your resume is a living document. What do I mean by that? First of all, it's not a piece of document which you just prepare for one day and then you're good for 2 years. After which you have to open it again and edit it to modify and add the new experience that you have gained in your new company. That's how most people do it. No, you don't do it like that. It's a living document. It reflects your career. So you have to work to improve it. First of all, you try to make it as best as possible with what you have. But if what you have is not enough, then you look at your competitors. Go on LinkedIn and find out other people and their resumes or their profiles and then match with your resume. Does their ones do better than you? You have to find the ones which are better than you. Then you have to see what is the difference. Which other points do they have which you don't, which makes theirs stronger than yours weak. You have to do that, and then you will probably find probably they have better projects than you. Okay, go make better projects and come back, add it to your resume, then look at it. Probably they have an internship of 6 months. You're just a fresher, they have an internship of 6 months at a big tech. Then go get that internship somehow, and after 6 months come back and add it to your resume. You have to constantly work and improve your resume. Go do stuff and add them to your resume. Boot camp, did they do boot camp? You go do that too. Did they get any certificate? You go do that too and add it on your resume to make it comparatively better than yours. It's a living document which you constantly update. Do not get back on it probably after 2 years, where you are not able to even find it because you kept it somewhere because you got the job and got too comfortable. And then you have to build a new resume from scratch. Do not do that. Keep improving it. Now, the fourth point being, you have to seek feedback from others. You're surely having some biases that since you prepared it, it's good enough. What can you put in there? But you have to realize that every word you put there should earn its place. And you won't be able to tell that because you have written it. It's perfect to you. So you send it to other people. Go on LinkedIn, find people who are peer level to yours. So, or even ask one or two HRs if they're ready to help. But ask your peer levels and peer plus one levels for review. Send to 10 people, see how many replies back. You think people don't want to help, actually people are very helpful when you ask for help. I've seen that on LinkedIn. Ask for help and ask for their feedback, and after that analyze their feedback and what 10 people says and what 7 among them or 6 among them have in common. Take that and make the changes in your resume, make the improvement, and then go back to 10 more people, seek feedback, and get the changes back in your resume. Seek, improve, repeat. Seek, improve, repeat. This you have to do for several cycles. Go post on Reddit, go post on Discords where people are actually evaluating resumes. Get your resume game better because this is the fighter that fights for your HR's attention and finally gets you an interview. If you do not have an interview, your effort to crack the interview goes in vain. So if someone represents you, you want that person to be like a Mike Tyson, not like someone who is not capable of fighting and doesn't stand up even to their attention. Because this is how much time your resume has got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 seconds. That's gone. Your time's up. The next resume's time will come. So within this time period, you have to get yourself noticed. So you have to be better at it. Now, there is a bonus tip. So after doing all of this, you can do one thing. When you are applying, you go to ChatGPT, and here's what you do differently. You take the job description and you submit it to ChatGPT along with your resume in text form and ask it to modify your resume based on the job descriptions without changing the facts. Look at 5 different iterations of it. I am sure you will get a pretty good resume. So I know it's very difficult to stare at a document completely and obsess about it, but your career is probably a 30 or 40-year long journey. You are just starting out. So it's worth it. Your efforts will pay off. So thank you for watching this video and please subscribe to this channel. We will keep posting videos like this. Once you got your figured out and you have sent it your resume to your HR and your HR is happy about it and he has called you for an interview. Now how to crack that interview? That's a whole new different ball game, especially if it is a big tech. So watch this video. I hope it is there. So watch this video to see the tried and tested method to easily crack the interview. Please watch this video. See you next time.